So why Ukraine? Why Syria? Why failed Arab Spring? Why Iraq? Why Egypt? Why South China Sea? Why East China Sea? These are not discrete. They're not. And there are a few reasons that all come together. One, the United States no longer wants to play the role of the world's policeman. And there are lots of reasons for that. It's Iraq, Afghanistan overhang, it's a little bit of energy revolution, it's a little bit of Obama specifically, and particularly second-term Obama administration capabilities, focus, all the rest. I mean, there are many, many reasons the U.S. doesn't want to do it, but that's one reason. A second reason is Europe has been enormously focused and distracted on what's happening in the Eurozone, and they're increasingly led by Germany, not by Britain or France. Germany's orientation towards the rest of the world, Ostpolitik, much more economic, much more bilateral outside of Europe than Britain or France, much more aligned with the United States. The fact that you have Russia in decline and unhappy about that, and prepared to do something about that unhappiness, which helps them internationally to a degree, but more importantly helps them domestically quite a bit, and Putin's very aware of that. The fact that we have some of the world's strongest leaders today are in Asia, and they don't all like each other, right? I mean, no, you look at Xi Jinping, and you look at Shinzo Abe, and you look at Narendra Modi, and you say, wow, three of the world's clearest, strongest powers who are invested with real political capital, who want to engage in transformations, both of their economies, in some cases of more than that, and their orientations are absolutely not simpatico. And that's a problem. And by the way, people say, I mean, it's interesting, a lot of people say that Obama and U.S. foreign policy, clearly the biggest thing of all of this is that the U.S., which had been kind of this exceptional superpower, is now playing a very different role. A lot of people say America's becoming more European in foreign policy orientation. We're becoming more multilateralist. We're becoming less militarist. That is just not true, right? America is becoming in many ways more Chinese in its foreign policy. Much more unilateralist on core military and national security issues, right? And much more willing to stand back and not get engaged in things that aren't seen as core. That's not European. That's Chinese, right? And that's interesting. I actually haven't seen anyone say that. But we're kicking off the dialogue, so we have to start.